How many people here in the past have lived with a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, that's a whole lot more.
Didn't work out, huh? Big shot, big shot.
Love does not, in fact, conquer all. No, it does not.
We like to dedicate this piece to the one, the only, times. 524 Georgia Street, Vallejo, California, 94590.
735 Foxworthy Avenue, San Jose, California, 95125.
City of crack fiends and gangster rap dreams.
Of .coms and pipe bombs.
I was 21 and about to be a father with an alcoholic who used motherhood to detox.
I was 18 and in love with a girl
so gothic she shit bats. The first month we lived there, my new neighbors looked at me like I was standing on a block of ice with piano wire noosed around my neck.
The day I moved in with Pam, we smoked a carton of Newports to cover the smell of the still burning meth lab next door.
Did you know when you're decapitated, you have enough oxygen in your head to keep you alive for 3 minutes? Our whole relationship was kind of like that. A slow death. Nobody got me a gift basket, but the guy who lived next door said anytime I needed a drug, why did my cracker ass to ask him first?
It took a while before I realized exactly what Pam meant when she said that she was as serious about finding a job
as she was about staying sober. Teresa was 9 months pregnant like a blister ready to burst, and this was our new love nest. A studio apartment with a window that opened onto a brick wall.
Maggots were so embedded in the carpet, they gave off a constant cyclone of flies.
But just like an optimistic romantic told that he's got incurable genital warts, I thought that love would just work it all out somehow. Every night at 3 a.m., crackheads would wrap their bony fingers against the glass, and I'd scream at him in my boxer short. Hey, McJunkie, I know the fucking door, right? Why don't you take up weed? Because crack doesn't seem to grow anywhere.
I duct tape my windows an hour after somebody shot through them. The malice is easier to live with when it's not aimed directly at you. When you spend all day ducking strays, you're more than happy if you catch a little shrapnel.
The first month I lived there, the neighbors above me stabbed each other. I kept screaming at them, turn it down!
One day waiting for the bus, I watched two men in expensive suits chain whip the shit out of a black and blue heap that screamed and cried that he had kids to feed.
I don't know if you even got ghettos in Petaluma, but if you ever happen to visit one on a nice little tour, there are 3 walks a man must master in order not to be mugged.
Number 1. Schizophrenic force field.
Hey, bro, you better...
I gotta find my Pop-Tarts. Let the Pop-Tarts.
Number 2. I am diseased.
Break yourself, fool.
Oh! It's true. No one likes to rob the leper. And number 3, you should leave me alone because I have already been robbed tonight.
Every night my baby mama would smoke a cigarette in the porch. Sweaty white men in their SUVs going to the porn store next door would ask her how much for a blowjob. She'd always tell them her mouth was too expensive, but castration was free.
My landlord had been at the complex for so long, the liver spots on his hands matched the constellation of mold in my shower. Until him, I had never met anyone who could suck their dentures clean and spit tobacco at the same time.
My landlord was a 75-year-old karate instructor. So withered and crotchety, he couldn't even catch the 8-year-old kids who'd hit him in the shins with a bat when he evicted their parents.
The day after the abortion, the power got shut off. We cried together by candlelight. I thought more about her ex-boyfriend
than he will ever think about me.
It felt like I was a cut on the inside of her mouth.
She was a blister on the inside of my lip.
And we both feel better if we could just make believe the other one wasn't there. But the sledgehammer that broke the camel's back was when Pam picked the perfect day for us to have our last argument. The one thing that no one wants to hear after they've been kicked to the ground and spit on by Crips is that they aren't sensitive enough to their partner's needs.
The night I kissed another woman on the front porch, she held my daughter in her left arm and threw uppercuts with her right. I locked the bathroom door and slashed my left wrist into the hot water as an apology no one could accept. When I woke up in the mental hospital in Fairfield, California, I asked the orderly if suicide is still illegal, if it's in slow motion.
There are 3 ways to tell your relationship has been going on 6 months too long.
Number 1, you start compiling a list of every CD and book you have ever let that bitch borrow.
Yo, baby, what's that circle jerk CD at?
Number 2, you wish you had fucked everybody that ever accused you of.
So we just broke up and I'm real sad.
Number 3, you realize the only reason you're with them is because their damage eclipses yours.
Can anyone in here do an impression of their ex in a drunken, belligerent, screaming fit?
Oh, I can. Fuck you, motherfucker. Are you gonna write another poem on some crazy alcoholic fucking bitch?
As a matter of fact,
yes I am. Raise your hand if you have good credit, and I'll shoot you in the face. Some say you alone determine your happiness.
But you gotta make the best of your surroundings.
Well, fuck you. You never come home to a used condom hanging off your doorknob.
Never had to hide your bus fare in your shoes.
When my toilet broke, I had to take a shit in paper bags for a week. Now I'm grown. You're goddamn right I live alone.
I still shoplift my groceries, but it's been 6 years since they shut off my phone.
And this poem is dedicated to anybody who's ever had to steal diapers, anybody who's ever had to sleep uneasy to sirens.
To everybody who goes home to a vampire at the end of the day.
And I blow a kiss to every roach
and raise a toast to Terror Street and Agony Way.